So we want to put on what's her face? I don't remember her name, but Renry, that's it. Apparently she's a really good character, from what I hear. So she is an inspector, Inspector Gadget, so that's something. She has chokers. We need to level her up so she can have Lilium necklace. Okay.
Enemy.
Na 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 dun, dun, na 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 double scratch.
One.
Oh, it's Renry and such. Maybe I should use her, like, permanently. I don't know. She seems really good. Alright, so for her, we need to go somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. There it is. 'Cause it's Renry and such. She's a badass, apparently. I bet she makes fun of Vegastar. NWHS. A busy day in the busy life of a busy detective. Renry receives information about a case, but she really doesn't look very happy about it. What could have happened? Apparently she's a detective. Inspector Gadget. Sorry, Aldo, I have to take this. She also has pigtails like Hasty Steven. Renry here. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. I think she got a call from John. That's not good. Again? Really? No, it's nothing. I'm already on my way. I like her jacket. That's cool. That's not much to go on. What's the big sigh for, Renry? Problems? No, it's just my boss at the COA. Orders. Okay. COA? What's the COA? That's right, I never got around to explaining, did I? It's the intelligence service under the administrator's direct jurisdiction. I'm an agent there. So your orders must mean there's been an incident somewhere, right? Well, it's not as simple as that. Huh? My boss has a habit of lumbering me with the strangest cases. Things that don't normally fall under the COA remit. I once had to investigate a controller being thrown by a salty gamer. This case is something that the EGPD couldn't handle, and have come crying to the COA about it. It's not the first time they pulled something like this. Probably more of the same, and that's why it's come my way. That doesn't sound very promising. Well, there's a lead to follow here on Twitch, so no possibility of just ignoring it. I'll help you out, so where do we go first? Data District. That's where the person who called this in lives. His name is John. Quest accepted! Do. Bum. We gotta go to Data District. I mean, of course we do. We gotta go find John. He's probably gonna complain about something, and we're gonna have to go take care of it. That's probably what's gonna happen. So, they live just over there. That's where John lives. John from the future. Still complaining. Oh, I think there's John's wife. Good day, citizen. It was you who contacted the authorities, wasn't it? She's the authority. It was, but I'm sorry. Do you have some form of official identification? This is important business. My husband John's complaining again. Agent Renry, COA. Could you tell me what this is all about? The report said that your husband... Mommy, Daddy's coming home, isn't he? I miss all of his complaints. He hasn't done anything bad, so he is gonna come home, won't he? Won't he, Mommy? I want to hear more about Romeo's adventure. I want to know if they beat the CASF. Hush now. Mommy needs to speak with this lady, so be a good girl and be quiet for Mommy, okay? I'm sorry, she always gets like this when her father isn't home. It's quite alright. Are you worried about your daddy? Yes, I am. It's like that time John called Greg to complain about how he is wanted for 20 times as much as Jack. Oh, but yet not as much as Romeo. So you really love your daddy, don't you? It's okay. We're going to do our best to find him. So let's wipe away our tears, huh? You don't want your daddy to see you crying when you meet him again, do you? No. No, I don't. There's a good girl. You know what? Good girls deserve chocolate. And I just happen to have some for you here. I wonder if it's a Hershey's bar. Really? Thank you. Daddy says we should always share. Here, you have some too. Sharing is caring, you know. Actually... Uh-oh. Daily calorie consumption exceeded. You are advised to avoid snacking between meals. Uh-oh. I guess Renry's on a strict diet. Whoa! That's a shame. I'm sorry, I can't share with you now. So you be sure to eat it all up, okay? That just seemed unnecessary. Really? But if... Oh, you're on a diet, just like Mommy. Will you be quiet? These two don't need to know that. Whoa! Renry, is that right? You on a diet? I am not. I'm just trying to eat more healthily, that's all. She's trying to get in shape for the big football game in Cheese Desert. You need to be in top form for a job like this, you know. I bet you do, and I bet you are. You know, in case someone throws a punch at her, like Bob. Anyway, back to the case at hand. I'd like to ask you about your husband, John. According to the report, your husband was engaged in criminal activities while complaining on lately sports. Yes, he was attacking a radio station. They're playing for the cheddar? They'll need all the help they can get, says Gaz. I first thought he was caught up in something when he brought this odd fella home with him one day. Some guy named Romeo. Seemed very shady. He said he was an old friend, but it was the first I'd ever seen or heard of him. And since they left the house together, I haven't heard from my husband since. Uh-oh. He hasn't come home at all? That's right, and he hasn't contacted me either. And he's obsessed with phones. Now, will you tell the nice lady what you heard? Okay. So Daddy was home and I heard him talking on the phone. Imagine that. Talking about illegal goods and the snuggle ring. He sounded really sad for the illegal. He was almost crying. And then he mentioned something about a rival radio station. Illegal goods smuggling. Warring between radio stations. I asked Daddy if the eagle was going to get better, and he got really angry and salty all of a sudden. And then I heard some guy in the background cussing. I've never seen him so angry. The eagle must be really sick. It won't die, will it? That would be sad. My husband is such a gentle soul. It's not like him to lose his temper like that. But Daddy hugged me after that and said he'd never let anything bad happen to me. But what about the eagle? I see. Thank you for your cooperation, citizen. Citizen Kane. Yeah. I understand the situation now. It's hard to say whether your husband has broken any laws. But it seems likely that he has gotten himself involved in something illegal with these other radio stations. It is my duty as a COA agent to ascertain the truth of the matter. COA, Comedy Overture Adventures. I bet that's what it stands for. Thank you. I hope you can... Please help my husband. Please help John. You will help Daddy, won't you? He only wants to help the eagle. I'll get to the bottom of this, I promise. Good times. Having said that, we still don't have much in the way of leads. So what does the COA do in situations like this? It would normally boil down to a lot of legwork, but there's not enough time with this case. We just don't know enough about this John character. But there's an informant that a colleague of mine has worked with. He should be able to help. That's good to know. When I heard things were rough between you and your boss, I was worried. I'm glad you're good with your coworkers. Of course, it's only natural. The more pressure from upstairs, the more we rely on those at our side. Okay, let's go to Gamma District and see this informant that my colleague has been bragging about. Okay. We gotta go see an informant. In the Gamma District, of course. Maybe this informant knows something about John. Gamma District. Do. How you doing? You're SETI's informant, aren't you? It's Man! I bet this is Kane. Informant is such an ugly word, loaded with unpleasant connotations. SETI says you know your stuff, and I'm willing to pay. Renri of the COA, straight to the point, never beats around the bush. How do you know who I am? Did SETI tell you to expect me? He told me someone would be coming, but not who, but it was easy to find out about you. You're quite the rising star in the COA, a favorite with the bosses. When you're quite done with the sarcasm, it's nothing but the smallest cases that make their way to my desk. But there's something about this case that makes me think it might be bigger than the usual small fries. Hopefully it's not Arby's fries, because that would suck. You have a detective's instincts, Agent Renbury. But none of the patience. I'm here to buy information, not for the chit-chat. I need to know about your friend John. What have you got for me? Well, with your bosses just looking for an opportunity to kick you downstairs, I wonder what effect it would have if I were to smear you with some fake news. I see. Is this you trying to up the price of the information you have? I suppose it's just as well that I've recorded this whole conversation. She's gonna post it on her YouTube channel now. And that I know just the person to send the recording to. His name is Lancer, and he'll upload it to YouTube for the whole world to see. I see. It's always good to come prepared. So you have the information that I require. I am, of course, prepared to pay a fair price for it. A fair price, that is. You're certainly not your run-of-the-mill kind of agent, are you? I like it, says information broker. He's no longer man. He's information broker now. I think we can do business, Agent Renry. And as a measure of my good faith, the first tranche of information is free. Nice. A citizen has become embroiled in some illegal activities. His name is John, and he's obsessed with phone calls. Would you be able to find me information on that? You have their name and ID. This will be a piece of cake. Here you are. Wow, that was quick. He didn't even do nothing. What the beep? This is interesting. Good or bad? Black or white? What do you mean? There's been an attempt to cover this up, but money has been transferred into his account from an anonymous source. Apparently someone named Keith tried to bribe him from going against the CASF. Looks like he's in with a bad crowd. This Romeo character's up to no good. So what was all that good or bad, black or white business about then? Hold on a moment, I'm just calling up his credit score. Uh-oh, what's his credit score? I bet it's not good. As I thought, up to his eyeballs in debt, helping out family members apparently, and one hell of a huge phone bill. You see this a lot, good people falling in with some shady organization because they racked up debts. But this seems odd. Your man's not clearing debts. He's earning a wage. Has he developed a taste for this sort of work? Oh, John's in deep, apparently. I see. This doesn't fit the picture of this family father we're investigating. Yeah, well, money does strange things to people. It does indeed. Well, thank you for your help. I have no further need of you. So I'm going to kill you now. I mean, you're off then, are you? Well, I have a parting gift for you. I've been tracing your man's movements. John has been sighted in the airport. The airport, is it? Uh-oh. Yes, Theta District. His last known location was exiting the main gate, but how did you know? I bet he's tracking his phone. I bet that's how he found him. It's common practice when involving a beginner in a smuggling operation to have them close to the action. Hence the airport. Oh, I see. Okay. Come on, Aldo. Let's go to the airport. I'm keen to test my theory. I'm sure we'll find John there. Alright, we gotta go to the airport now. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Although first, I think I'm gonna buy some equipment for Henri, since I think we're gonna be using her permanently, because I really like her. Plus, she is a 5-star character, so let's get her an axe, shall we? So she can ask people questions. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Hand axe. Of course, she can only have weapons up to level 10 for now, so... Hand axe! Do. Attack up by 7. Dun 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 dun. Yay! Let's see what that bad boy looks like. Oh yeah, I like her stance. That's badass as beep. It's a hand axe and such. Bet you didn't know that. Bum, bum, bum. See if we can get the next axe. Cutting axe level 8. Attack up by 8. Yeah. Cutting axe. Plus it registers it in our collection thingamajigger. There's a cutting! Look at that thing! That thing looks weird. Looks almost like it has a snail shell on it or something. Alright, we're level 10, so I think we can get the next one, right? Ah, not staves! Tomahawk. We already got a tomahawk, but we can get another one. Do. Attack up by 4. Tomahawk. We got a tomahawk. We got a good weapon for her and junk. And we need to get some necklaces for her. Let's see. Necklace. Everybody knows it's a necklace. Lilium necklace, steel choker, burn necklace is the best you can get for now. Defensive by 16, manic defensive by 16. Good stuff. Alright. Now we've got some good equipment with her. Let's go to the airport. See if we can find John. Old bastard. Oh, it's way down there. Of course it is. Not convenient this time. It's a battle! Get out of the way, veteran 0121. Alright. What the hell's that? It's a shadow member. This is a shipment. You be careful with it now. I don't suppose I have any choice. I think that could be John. Where's his phone? That's John there, isn't it? Yes, he matches our pictorial records. It's just as the child said. He's involved in illegal shipments. If that crate has illegal goods in it, he is definitely committing a crime. Uh-oh. John's in deep. He's in a lot of trouble. That's what he gets for hanging out with Jack all the time. Freaking Jack and John causing trouble. Also, it looks like Zeal in the background, I just noticed. That's interesting. But it's not the kind of crime from which there's no return. There's still hope for redemption. But we need to get to the bottom of this matter first. We better be quick. Wait, Aldo. Rushing in without a plan is never a good idea. I need to find an agent who isn't under the boss's influence. Let's see. Oh no, not him again. There's no choice but to rely on his help once more. Uh-oh. Renry? It must be about time to go. They look like they're done now. Everything's arranged. We can make our move now. Gotcha. COA, nobody move. You're under arrest. The COA here... Don't tell me you... It's got nothing to do with me, honest. I'm just a disc jockey. Let this man go and don't give us any problems. Maybe John really is 20 times more than Jack then. Oh, let me go. Have you come to help? I better call Romeo for advice on what to do here. We're here to protect you. Now let us examine the contents of those crates. The contents of these crates... They're just weapons for the Syndicators. Protect him? You mean arrest him, don't you? You can dress it up in pretty words, but it's all the same in the end, ain't it? Arrest? How many times did I tell you, eh? You know, 'cause he's Canadian. You work with us, you're breaking the law. It ain't like it's rocket science or nothing. You're in the same boat as us, mate. You get shot by the COA, you don't see your family again for a long old stretch. So what do I do? It's obvious, ain't it? You split with me. Uh-oh. A robot! We got a fight!
Forces detected.
Dun, 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 dun. Fire slash. Oh yeah.
Battle's over. Well done, everyone.
Apparently Renry's fire elemental. That's good to know. We've been rumbled. Run! Stop right where you are. You do what you want, mate. I'm out of here. You're under arrest, John. Aldo, keep an eye on this one. Make sure he doesn't escape. I'll catch the other one. I gotta keep an eye on John. Reckon I lost him by now. Sorry, but the only thing you've lost is your liberty. Pipe down, you big hump of scrap metal. No need to make a song and dance about it. Who the hell's that? I'm sorry, but I won't be letting you go. It's Mr. Cannon! Who's certainly Cannon. More COA? How'd you get here? There's nowhere for you to run to. Retro, activate safety mode and apprehend the suspect. Apparently, in the future, Mr. Cannon's an officer. Affirmative. I don't believe it. He got his ass whipped. Did you get him? Yes, with a little help from a colleague. And now we get to deal with John. Are you going to arrest me too? But I was going to help stop the CASF. I'm afraid so. The law doesn't make exceptions. You are not above the law. But then... She's right. The reasons don't matter. I was breaking the law. Stop breaking the law, asshole! Only, please, could you let me see my family before you take me in? I can allow that. I will have to accompany you, but I'm ready to do that. Let's go. Your family is waiting for you in Theta District. We're gonna have to arrest John. It's kind of sad, but that's the way it goes. He's made his final phone call. Well, at least Romeo won't have to worry about any more fucking phone interruptions. You know, unless it's by Kane or someone. Do. Bum 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 bum. He gets one phone call, I suppose, and I bet you it'll be to Romeo. I guarantee it. Who's ready to go to jail? Papa! Darling, you're safe. I'm so happy to see you both. I've done some really bad things. Thank you. I really mean it. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping my daddy. Well... Now listen to me, you two. Papa has to go away for a while with this lady. Maybe Zen will save him, but probably not. We won't be able to see each other for a while, and I'm really, really sorry about that. Daddy, no! Why? I've been a good girl. How long do I have to wait? Tomorrow? The day after tomorrow? Well, actually, it could be a very long time. Your father's been a very bad man. Renry. Oh, well, it might not be very long at all. Huh? There's no escaping the fact that you broke the law. I'm going to have to arrest you for that. Who's ready to go to jail? But you can get your lawyer to enter you into a plea bargain. I bet his lawyer's Jim. A plea bargain? What's that? The prosecutor will reduce the charges against you in return for your cooperation. You could be required to testify against the organization you worked for a reduced sentence. Given the circumstances and what you know, you might avoid prison altogether. Oh. You really think so? You might even get your phone back eventually, and then you can call Romeo and interrupt his radio show. Yes, you're not going to do this again, are you? Just be sure to remember how you feel right now. Hear that, you two? Papa has to go, but he'll be right back. Whatever happens now, Papa is always going to be here for you. Mr. Cannon's back. When you contacted me out of the blue like that, I wondered what was up. Looks like things are as tough for you as ever. I don't see why. You're not really that socially awkward after all. I was sure you'd bring this up, Seti. It's why I was hesitant to contact you. So this is Seti. I'm not sure if you can get him to join you as a character. That'd be cool. I'm only interested in bringing criminals to justice. I give my all to this end. For some reason, the COA, and my boss in particular, have a problem with this. I see. Well, good luck with that. I see, I don't know. In any case, I owe you my thanks with this case. Your help is much appreciated. I didn't do anything to merit your thanks. A courtesy to a classmate, that's all. I'm there whenever you need me. Understood. If ever I can return the compliment, be sure to let me know. We might have differing methods, but I see that we share the same goals. Well, this case is solved, so how about we go and celebrate? Let's celebrate with a pizza! Good idea. What did you have in mind? She'll ask the shadow member to press up. What? Do you even need to ask? That patisserie I was telling. daily calorie consumption exceeded. You are advised to avoid snacking between meals. Uh-oh. Oh, be quiet, will you? Shut up, stupid thing. Everybody laughs. Quest complete! That was a really fun quest, actually. 10 chronostones and 3 low-class scrolls. Good times being had in the Mushroom Kingdom. So I think we're going to keep using her. So, Renri's report seems to be in order. Wait, what's this? Admitted his guilt and entering into a plea bargain. It would appear you put Renri on the wrong case. Do you still share her ideals? Is that it? Or did you underestimate her again? You will take more care when allocating her work next time, understood? Oh boy. That sounds psychotic. Alright, we're done with character quests for now. Bum, bum, bum. Do-do-do-do-do-do, wah, 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 and such. Whoa, okay, settle down. Alright, who do we want to give this to? We want to give this to Miss Rika. Da-na-na-na-da-da-da. Woohoo! Okay. Good times. Alright.